Blue scrolls. You might love doing them, you might hate doing them, but there is zero argument with the fact that opening clue caskets is one of the most dopamine-inducing things in all of RuneScape. A little while ago, they added the ability to stack scroll boxes, meaning you can get effectively 5, even 10 when it comes to master clues, stacked up, ready to do all at once in a big session. And when it comes to doing clues, funnily enough, it's not as straightforward as just opening the clue, doing what it says to do, and then turning it in. There are actually a lot of different ways that you can save tons of time when doing master and elite clues specifically. There's stuff for the other tiers of clues as well, but this video I'm going to highlight a few things that I didn't know until recently, until I started getting into clues, that no one really told me until they came up, and that I don't think it's very straightforward or known by everyone. And I think one of them is actually so insane that probably no one really knows about it other than the people who actively do these kind of clues and have noticed how broken this mechanic is. I'll get into it a little bit later. There is actually a secret tech that can let you do one-step elite clues. One step! How disgusting is that? It's broken. Either way, we're going to get into it. The things we're going to cover this video are triple steps, Sherlock steps for elites, and the legendary one-step elite clue. Buckle in, because this video should be very helpful if you don't know too much about clues. So, first and foremost, with the ability to hold more than one clue in the bank, we have gained the ability to keep a triple step without having to drop it every time we open a casket. Every time we have the potential to get a new master clue, we don't need to drop our master clue that we're holding. Now, you just use one of your cap to hold a really good triple step, and then you use the rest of your cap to do your master clues. The reason being is not all triple steps are built the same. My triple step here is very quick. It is dig by the fire in the rogue's den, talk to one of the monks of Intrana while I have a weapon equipped, which I naturally do while doing my clues, and dig next to this display in the museum. This takes me about 2 minutes to get all 3 steps. Now, there are triple steps that will send you to the wilderness. There are triple steps that will send you to the deep wilderness. I'm looking at you, Guthix icon, by the fire giants. Absolutely horrible. There is one that will send you into the Legends Quest cave, where you need all the enchantment runes and 20 different things to go through all these different doorways. It is absolutely terrible. There are some triple steps that will take you 5+ minutes to do one of the 3 pieces. Now, with a triple step that you have saved, all you need to do is grab your good triple step, go dig up all 3 pieces. I would get the one from here, I would get the one from the Monk of Intrana, and I would get the one from the Rogue's Den. And then you would go back to wherever you had your master clue on the floor. Just say, for example, I had a master clue right here that was a different triple step. You could pick it up with all 3 things in your inventory. All of the tasks on the triple step will be crossed off, and all you have to do is combine it. Now, there is a warning. If you have a fantastic triple step, you can accidentally screw yourself over. The main way to fuck up your triple step is to accidentally combine the 3 pieces of the clue on your good triple step. You need to use your good triple step to get the 3 pieces of the clue, to dig them all up. They're universal, so once you drop your clue, you pick up the other triple step, and it acts as if those 3 clue pieces are the 3 clue pieces from the Deep Wildy, from the Legends Quest cave, and from wherever the hell else the game wanted to send you. If you keep a good triple step, this can save you up to 15-20 minutes every time you do a session of 2 or 3 master clues. It is busted. I would look for any triple step that is non-wilderness at first, truthfully. If you don't have a triple step saved, what I did is the first time I got one that had no wilderness steps, I held on to that one, that way I wouldn't need to ungear every time I got one. And then I kept upgrading it as soon as I would just see one that was faster. The good thing is, every time you have a triple step saved, when you get a triple step from a master clue, it will reveal 3 new options for you to choose from. 3 new things. You get to roll a new one. So you might just get the God triple step. There are 2 steps that are in the Arceus library. 2! It's crazy. There are a lot of steps that are really, really, really close to teleports, so I would just be on the lookout for a very juicy triple step to save yourself some time with master clues. Don't you guys just hate doing Sherlock steps? When he tells you to go kick a skull for 5 minutes, or to go craft multiple cosmic runes from a single essence? How about fuck that? How about I turn on chivalry? Yeah, fuck you, Sherlock. And then take this back. Oh, it's so beautiful. I've never done it before, but it's just so beautiful. Fuck you, I'll turn on chivalry, and that clue will stay on the floor for the rest of this session. You're a bitch, Sherlock. And I've fixed your game. I win every time. Alright, we're moving on past master clues. The triple step is the main tech that I wanted to show you guys, and it is going to save you a ton of time. Now, we're going to take that concept, and we're going to apply it to challenge scrolls from Elite Clue. As you can see, so the challenge scrolls, they're a different entity that doesn't particularly matter, but what matters here is when you talk to Sherlock, he's going to say, do X task. Much like triple steps, these are not all created equal. As you can see, the one I have saved here is literally just turn on the chivalry prayer. All I have to do is have 1 prayer point left, and I can do this one without leaving Sherlock. The same thing, the same concept applies to these, where when you get a task, when you get a challenge scroll from Sherlock, it's not checking if you've specifically completed that challenge scroll that you've been given. It's just checking to see if you've completed a challenge scroll. As soon as I turn on chivalry, I'm going to get a red message in my chat that says, you have completed a Sherlock task, go talk to him for your next clue. I'm not going to do this right now because I don't have a different challenge scroll on me at the moment. I don't want to risk doing that. But what you'll do is anytime you're doing elite clues, say you have a good challenge scroll saved, if you get a Sherlock step, you're going to go talk to him. He's going to say, I want you to go craft some nature runes, or whatever bullshit that's going to take longer than turning on chivalry. What you're going to do, you're going to drop that clue on the floor. You're going to pick up your turn on chivalry clue. You're going to turn on chivalry, get the challenge completed message, drop that bad boy, pick up your other elite clue, and turn that sucker in. As long as you complete any Sherlock task, it will let you progress 1 clue that is on a Sherlock step. So, much like all triple steps are universal, all Sherlock steps with elite clues are universal. If you have a good triple step saved or a good Sherlock step saved, all you have to do is drop your clue, pick back up the good step, complete it, drop that one on the floor, and then go complete the one that you dropped initially. Again, this will save you tons of time if you're actively doing elite clues. The 3 Sherlock steps I recommend looking out for. There's 3 good ones. With triple steps, there's a million good combinations, so I'm not going to list all the ones you should look out for. But with Sherlock steps, the 3 that I would recommend keeping are catch a ruby harvest is pretty quick. It's close to a teleport. We have turn on chivalry being the goated absolute king of the Sherlock steps. And then the second best is equip a dragon scimitar. You would just have to bring a dragon scimitar in your inventory when you're doing elite clues, just so that when you get a Sherlock step, you can quickly throw that bad boy on, and you don't have to go grab it from your bank. Those are the 3 that I would consider keeping if you're looking to hold on to a Sherlock step, but if you want the absolute best one possible, hold out until you get the activate chivalry step, because it is just busted. And the moment you've all been waiting for, I know, it seems fake, it seems like clickbait, 1-step elite clues. You've got to be messing with me. Well, no. Classic Jagex form, their game is bugged, and it has been ever since this step was added to the game. The reason you probably haven't heard about this is because if Jagex knew that this step was broken and was giving you one-step elite clues, they would probably fix it. You know what Cloggers don't like? Not getting access to one-step elite clues. So I'm gonna show it to all of you guys. If they end up fixing this, well then shit, you guys can get mad at me, but hey, I'm not gonna be the one gatekeeping tech, okay? The thing is, if you get an elite clue that has Jardric as the step, he's a challenge scroll. He asks you a question, you tell him a number. This clue scroll is bugged so that it does not forget how many steps you've completed. It does not reset to 0 when you complete a casket. If you are doing more than one elite clue, if you get a Jardric step, you put that bad boy on the floor and then do one of your other clues. If you then pick up your Jardric step, it will still have the maximum amount of clues completed, the maximum amount of steps completed, meaning that when you pick that clue up and go talk to Jardric and do the question that he asks you, he will always give you a casket. This only works if you do an elite clue while having it on the floor, but he will always give you a casket. If you're doing more than one elite clue, you see Jardric, you put him on the floor. I'm going to play a clip from the stream to prove that this is a thing. I get a casket at the very start of a clip, so my steps should be reset to 0, but I'll let it play out. You can enjoy, and if you made it this far, thank you for watching, boys and girls. I will see you in the next one. I appreciate you all very, very, very much. Shout out to the channel members, Sev and Why Try It Why. I appreciate you goats. Enjoy. Okay, so like I'm 99% sure this is how this works. If they've fixed this, then cool. Then this is irrelevant. But I don't think they've fixed this. So we just got a casket, meaning we're at 0 steps right now. I can pick up any of these clues. We're at 0 steps. I'll thank this casket. I have on the floor, I think it's this one? Jedrick on Fossil Island. This guy is the GOAT of all time. He's the fucking hero of the story. I don't know why. It's bugged as fuck. It says I've completed 6 steps on this clue scroll. Even though I've dropped it and I just completed a clue, this step, there's just something wrong with it. And even though I just got a casket, I just reset my elite clue steps, I'm 6 steps done because this one step in particular is just bugged. So even though at the start of this clip I just got a casket, I'll do one here. Give it to him. And he gives you a casket. Every single time. Don't know why. He's just a bugged motherfucker. If you ever are doing multiple elite clues, if you get this guy at any point, just drop that clue and do it right after you've just completed a clue. Because you just get an entire free elite clue in one step. For no reason. Fix your game! Fix it! Please!